Ready? Okay, this is a big bite.
I'm doing it. Do it, girl. Do it. You can really taste the rum in that too. We might have been heavy-handed with that bottle.
No,
Right?
I said that's a good amount of rum in my belly.
Hey everyone, Jacqueline Maines here, your hostess with the mostest with America's best restaurants. And today we are in Rochester, New York at the breakfast and lunch spot, the Golden Fox. It's so nice to meet you. I love looking around this place. I see all your foxes spread throughout. That's fun.
And all our special customers are here.
I love that too.
Enjoy this with us. Thank you.
I hear that you guys had a special anniversary that just happened. Tell me about it.
April 21st, we just had a 50th anniversary. 50 years in the same spot, the same family. Yes, and I'll tell you what, it's amazing. We are an awesome community here, and they have supported us throughout everything.
That's special. 50 years. Like
50
that
years.
is commitment.
50 years. That's it. We have been here that long.
So
yes.
this
You're
lovely,
it's
staring
you
at
just
me.
made rice pudding. You're just in time.
I'm excited about
right?
this.
Let's try it. Let's see
So I know that there's some, the Greek background here. Your
yes.
husband is from Greece.
Yes.
You guys, we talked a little bit. You told me you traveled. So is this a special recipe?
Actually, my brother-in-law was the chef when my husband and my brother-in-law first opened the restaurant. So he taught me everything I know, including my mother-in-law. So yes, this is the family recipe.
I'm very excited about this
right,
rice
so-
pudding family recipe.
That's all you gotta know. Nice and refreshing and cool.
Oh my goodness.
Lemony.
It is, yes. I taste the lemon, but I also taste the cinnamon, but it's super creamy.
It's super creamy.
What's your secret for the super creamy?
That's why it's a secret. I can't tell you.
I'm gonna try and get it out of her.
All right, maybe later. Once we get to know each other, I might tell you.
Maybe Alex will share it with me. I hear he's prepping up some stuff. And we're gonna get to do a little interactive.
Absolutely.
I'm excited for that. Maybe I'll get it out of him.
Okay, you might. You can try.
Hey, I'm gonna try.
Okay, yeah. We don't want to give our secret away.
Hey everyone, so I'm here with Alex now. This is the son of Karina and Peter, and he's going to show us how to make some clam chowder. So, all right, what are we doing first, man?
Okay, so first we do onion, celery, butter.
Yes.
What else is in here? That's it for right there.
Okay. Onion, celery, butter.
Onion, celery, butter.
Beautiful. While you're doing this, tell me a little bit, because I know being one of the children of owners of a restaurant, there has to be so many memories here.
Tons of memories. Tons of memories.
Give me one of your favorites.
One of them was right there. We used to have about 3-4 gallons of hot melted chocolate always sitting on top of that stove.
I like the way this
Dark
is
and
starting.
white.
I like the way this is starting.
Oh yeah. And we would come down here and play in all this chocolate. And one of the cook's brothers was one of the head bakers here. And he just completely covered us in chocolate. We would throw chocolate all around down here. My grandmother would beat the hell out of us. And we would just have so much fun. And it was a hard shell chocolate because they put it on top of all the cakes my uncle used to make as well. And we would just cover ourselves in hot chocolate and just lick ourselves all day long. That's what we would do.
That's my kind of food fight. Like
yeah.
yeah. Where was that when I was growing up? What the heck?
So this is clam base.
Okay, tell me about clam base.
Clam base is just clam shells, clam juice, clam meat, and I would assume probably a lot of the byproduct of the clams that they throw away, boiled down until it just reaches this really, really thick paste. Very salty.
A lot of flavor though, it has to, with
So
all
much
the clam things you just said.
So much flavor.
Awesome.
And I mean, in this whole thing, this is probably 10, 15 gallons worth.
Oh wow,
What
okay.
do you put? Maybe
Oh yeah, like
half
what
a
is that,
cup.
half a cup? Yeah.
Half a cup.
That would have been my guess. Wow, loaded with flavor then.
Loaded with flavor. And you let that cook for about, I'd say, 10-15 minutes.
Awesome.
And then after that, you add the broth.
Okay, cool.
Clam broth.
More clam on the clam on the clam.
Clam on the clam on the clam. This is real clam chowder.
I love that. I'm excited about this. Okay, so I've also, when I was talking to your mom, she was telling me how you guys go to Greece at least once a year.
Yes.
So, I mean, I looked at the pictures that are on the walls, and it looks like pure heaven there.
It is. It's pure
like
paradise.
a feast for your eyes.
It really is. And I'm a seafood man. I catch octopus. I catch everything that's in the ocean. They don't have any clams though in Greece. Well, they do. They got little tiny baby clams, but they're not like the big, beautiful, fat American clams you find in Boston or in Maine. But yeah, Greece is gorgeous. The southern region we're from is very hot. We're surrounded by the ocean.
Oh.
And it's mainly known for octopus, squid, little tiny fish that are very bony but very, very salty. I would say probably most identifiable with sardines or like a really salty mackerel.
Do you eat it with the bones and the...
You have to.
That's what I learned in Italy when I went. You eat it that way, and that was a new concept for me.
You have to.
Okay, so you have all this. You're saying all these awesome things about Greece, but like, why do you want to come? Why do you come back?
Well, you can't compare anything to this country. This is the best country in the world. If I could be wearing red, white, and blue right now, if I would have found a suit that was red, white, and blue, I would have worn it.
I would like to see it.
I love this country. It's the best country in the world.
Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna let this simmer for a little bit, and then we'll pick that back up when you're ready to start adding in all the other good. That's the biggest whisk I've ever seen in my lifetime.
And the most expensive whisk you've ever seen too.
Is it really?
It is.
Hold on, while you're stirring this, I want to hear more about this apparatus that we have right here.
These steamers are, okay, just like the way you would double boil or melt chocolate on the stove.
Yeah.
When you would put a little tiny pot into another pot. That's essentially what this is. These inside here is boiling the water, but this main thing is separated from this little outer shell, and the steam is surrounding inside of that steel, and it's cooking everything that's in here, and it never, ever, ever, ever burns.
I need one of these in my life.
So if you need 55 pounds of melted chocolate, here it is.
Yes.
Come here, and we can play in here.
Just stick my own hand in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love that. That's an awesome concept. And so then when you're done with it, when we're done with all the things, then you can just like set it and then you can forget about it.
You set it and you forget about it.
Love that.
For hours.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps, all the delicious flavors just keep melding together.
That's it. You sit here forever.
All right, well, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Let this simmer down, and then we'll finish up the rest of this clam on clam chowder. All right, so we have let this simmer and cook down a little bit. I can smell, the deliciousness. Oh, I think I smell the onion too.
Onion's about 2 pounds of butter.
Maybe it's the butter.
How bad could that be?
Exactly. Okay, so now what do we do
Now we're
next?
going to add the clam broth.
All right. Timber. There it goes.
And then
Which one?
Is
this going next or potatoes?
The one on the right is heavy cream.
Okay, can I do it?
Yeah, add the heavy cream.
I get to. I'm gonna try not to splash it. I'm the queen of getting stuff on my shirt.
Well, I'll
Gosh darn.
And then
All right.
that's just whole milk.
And whole milk?
You can add that.
Yay. Awesome. That's how it's all creamy. That whiskey is awesome. I'm still so impressed.
We could take a bath in here.
A clam chowder bath.
And then honestly, you put these, once this comes to a full boil, put the potatoes in, otherwise they break up because these are fresh potatoes, fresh boiled, and then just chopped up small. And then the clams go in absolute last. So they don't get tough.
Okay.
They're only in just, honestly, as soon as we put the clams in, we turn the heat off and it's done.
Gotcha.
Then you add the salt, the white pepper,
all the spices
the basil,
next.
and the black pepper.
So this needs to come to a boil.
This needs to come to a full boil.
About how long does that take? Just curious.
I would say, I'd say probably 8 minutes.
Okay.
I'd say 8 minutes.
That's probably, he's acting like you're rounding. It's quite specific.
I'd say 8 minutes. Yeah.
All right, we are boiling now. So time to move on to get this bad boy going.
So next thing we do is add the potatoes.
Okay. Do you guys use that specific potato?
No, not really.
Okay, just curious.
Now we switch from the whisk to the spoon so we don't turn it into mashed potatoes. Okay.
Technique.
We let that come back up to the boil.
Okay.
Then we add our cornstarch slurry. As soon as that thickens instantly, we turn off the heat, put the clams in, put the seasonings in, and it's all over.
Sweet. Oh, that smells so good. I wish you guys could smell what I'm smelling. Savory. I think it's the
Smells
butter
good.
I smell now too. All right, we got a little boil kicking. So now, you said slurry? Cornstarch slurry?
Water and cornstarch.
Awesome. That'll give it some thickening. Awesome.
I always do little by the time, because if you put too much, you can lay your house's foundation with it. And if you put too little, you can always add more.
Sure. Like your theory.
And the more it boils, the thicker it gets. So you have to always wait a little bit. And obviously for a restaurant, the longer it sits on the steam table, the thicker it gets as well. So you always have to take it off when it's a little bit thinner than you think. This still needs just a little bit though.
I love that he can just look at that and know before it actually does the thing.
This is how we want every soup in the world. Creamy, fat, butter, and heavy cream.
You just said all the right words.
You can put the clams in and the seasonings all together. I'll turn the heat off because it's done.
Clams. I'm afraid I'm gonna splash on you. Ooh,
Okay.
or me. All right, what do we have here? Salt.
Salt. White pepper.
White? That's what this is?
Yep.
White pepper? Okay.
White pepper.
Is that just black pepper?
Just black pepper.
Black pepper.
And basil.
Basil.
Dried
I
basil.
didn't expect that one.
And that's it.
Oh, ooh, I can smell that basil. I've never heard of basil and clam chowder. I'm really excited about this. I'm a fan of the basil.
That's it. It's all done.
Beautiful. Let's try this stuff.
Okay.
All right, I've got my cup. Clam chowder is done. Time
to eat.
to eat. Yes. Okay.
There you go.
That looks like a great consistency. You gonna have some with me? You don't have to. But you can. I mean, you did just taste test it, but
I
still.
might as well have some with you.
Right?
What the hell?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
Let's see.
stir this around a little bit.
Cool it off so we don't singe our tongue.
That's what I was thinking. All right, give it a little blow. Oh man.
That's good.
That is good. It's got a good chunk of potato, but oh, it's creamy. I love this consistency, and I also love that you've got so much packed into one spoonful. I can taste all the things. I can taste the clams, a little bit of saltiness on the clams. Hold on, I got blow on this one. Try it again.
Ooh. What's that?
Yes, but it is so good. That basil adds another layer of flavor that I haven't tasted in clam chowder before. I'm a super fan. Yum.
And if you try
Alex,
if you-
well done, man.
If you try putting fresh basil, it's not the same.
I'm not surprised by that, only because I can't put fresh basil in my sauce when I make my sauce.
Really?
It changes it. So, good job. Thank you.
We did good.
Woo! Now I'm sitting here with the Casandrinos crew. part of them at least.
Follow now.
This family is the absolute heartbeat of the Golden Fox, right?
Thank you. Yes.
You are the heartbeat of it. And it started from the very beginning because you celebrated 50 years
50
recently.
years.
So take me back to the beginning of all of it.
So 1969, Peter and George, his brother, were teenagers, came to the United States. At that time, a lot of immigrants were coming in, starting businesses. And just as the big fat Greek wedding goes, we started a restaurant. And here we are 50 years later. Same spot, same owners. George will be joining us in a few minutes. But yeah, the community has been awesome to us.
And you have
loyal.
a lot of the same people that have worked here for like many years.
Oh yeah, yeah. One of our cooks has been here from 82, another one from 86. Our girls have been here 30 years, and my kids literally were in the playpen, in the kitchen.
What's one of your favorite memories from here?
Probably we used to go downstairs all the time after Greek school. We used to have like a little setup, little drum set, and we'd eat breakfast down there, and just all the cousins and everyone.
So you just jam out on the drums?
Yeah, we just hang out.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
A playground. It used to be like a playground for them.
It sounds like it because Alex was telling me about like the chocolate that you guys would all play in. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
sounds like that was a hangout.
It was fun.
That's
Yeah.
the community spot in your family.
Yes,
And where
after,
a lot of the magic happens now, as far as what you're putting out for
Absolutely.
everyone to taste and eat.
And you know, it's funny because the Greek church is not far from here. So all the cousins in the family who sent their kids to the school would meet here afterwards. So Saturday afternoons was a family day after Greek school, and all the kids were here. All the cousins were here.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
fun. It's
So
like
it really
family
was.
reunion.
It was
all the time.
family reunion
Every
all the
weekend.
time. Yes, all the time. And over the years, we've gotten to know families and been invited to weddings, been invited to baptisms, and seen the new babies born. So it really is. It sounds corny, but it is a big family.
So I've noticed that there are people's faces on the napkin holders here.
Yes.
You have got to tell me more about that.
So the napkin holders are meant to hold daily specials, but our idea was to put photographs of the people who happen to sit in those spots every day.
I love that.
And they are so honored that their photo is there.
Well, yeah, it's
So-
their spot. They're the daily special.
So there are two sides. So when Austin is sitting at the table and he sees his face when he leaves, then we turn it around. So then Jacqueline's face is there and we see her. So we please everyone
That's
here.
a way better use.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
It's so personal.
It's very personal.
You know, I
very
was
personal.
talking about how this is the spot for breakfast and for lunch, and you've created that because you've done things like this, and you know about the people that are coming in
Absolutely.
to your space, and like
Yes.
you're talking about you've had you know when somebody's had a baby, you know when
Who's getting married? When Grandpa retired, and we're invited to things, and we're included in everything. So it's a huge extended family.
love that.
Yes,
Again,
it's
my
great.
big fat Greek wedding.
My big fat Greek
extended.
wedding. It really, that's how we live. That's how we live. Yes.
And I've noticed looking around the decor that you have and the beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful pictures. Tell me more about how those came about.
We happened to go to Greece in 2019, and my son Tony, who also imports his olive oil from Greece, took these photos while we were on vacation, and we thought, what's better to decorate the restaurant than with these pictures of back home?
Yeah.
So that's where they are.
Into here.
Bring some Greece here. Yeah, if only.
At least you can just look at them with all the memories.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And, the kids certainly have great memory. We're very blessed to be able to go there and bring them there every couple of years. So they've grown up there as much as they have here.
Yeah, you got to get back to your heritage.
Yes,
I get
absolutely.
it.
Yes.
Okay, so this is eyeballing me from
Okay.
across the way.
So this is one of our most popular French toast, the
Awesome.
Bananas Foster.
And please, everyone, grab a fork because I'm all about family style.
Oh,
eating.
yeah. Oh,
We
yeah.
can
That's what
all
we do
dive
in
on
Greece.
this. So tell me more about it. Tell me more.
So there's quite a bit of rum in here. So, you
Heyo.
can leave your ID on the table. And this is a good
ID
one.
on the table. I just
Stop that.
We do like back home. Everybody used to eat
Right.
from one plate.
Our homemade
Come on.
cinnamon rum sauce, fresh
guess I'm gonna
bananas.
Make sure that I get in on that.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, these are the walnuts Peter brought back from Greece last year. We toasted them and and put them with our bananas. I just lost it.
Ready? Okay, this is a big bite.
Walnuts.
I'm doing it.
Do it, girl. Do it. Oh, wow. You can really taste the rum in that, too. We might have been heavy-handed with that bottle.
No,
Right?
I said that's a good amount of rum in my gut.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff. So this is
that
one of our most
cinnamon.
popular.
Get that head, and I love that you added the walnuts to this. It gives a little crunch in there.
We try and do some crazy specials every weekend.
I want some more.
Because, you got to
here.
give people a reason to come by.
For sure.
Okay, let
Yeah,
me get
Especially
some
with,
walnuts.
there you go.
There you go.
You
Get
have
the
to.
walnuts. That's it. It's like, having a
That
night
sounds-
out. It's a night out without going out at night. Right? We have the rum in here. Just kill two birds with one stone. We got French toast and rum. Perfect.
Oh man, I love that sauce.
Perfect.
That
Isn't it
is
good?
great.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs syrup when you can do a sauce
Oh,
like that?
absolutely.
You're kidding
Way
me.
better.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you
syrup will ruin it.
for sharing this with me and
No calories.
telling you. Now, if you
None.
can wave that magic wand, I'd be all about it.
Yep.
Thanks for sharing more about your family and this
Absolutely.
wonderful place that you created and for having us.
Thank you for
Of course.
coming and thank you for letting us tell you our story.
My pleasure.
Yes, it was great to be here and meet everybody. Thank you.
Well, there you have it, folks. This is the Golden Fox Restaurant, and the only thing missing is you. I'm Jacqueline Maines, your hostess with the mostest at ABR. And until next time, where we show you where the best local eats are. Bye, everyone.